Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the voice of Judah Adeyemi. People call me Coach Judah. I'm a life purpose coach and inspirational speaker. I help other people to discover their life purpose and I teach them how to best maximize their God-given potentials. I've done this on different platforms. I initiated myself. I've had the privilege to share with other people, and it is always a thing of joy and delight to do this every time. And it is in lieu of this that I've created this YouTube channel as one of the major platforms that can serve as an area of expression while I guide people on their path to life and destiny. Right, so I love talking about, I'm driven by topics around life, destiny, purposefulness, finding living relevantly actually. So it's in lieu of this I created this YouTube channel. If you have been following this content, the YouTube channel and the YouTube videos since the beginning of the first episode, you know for sure that this is the 5th episode, and I'm very excited. I'm very elated. I think today is I think the first Sunday in February, and you cannot but imagine that the year 2023 is literally going right. So I'm very happy that many of you two are committed to smashing your goals, to doing all of the resolutions that you have written down. And it's in lieu of this that I'm absolutely happy to be doing this video. I love it when I bring people to light, to a level of light that can take them away from a depth of ignorance or lack of knowledge about certain areas that I perceive important to your usefulness in life, that I perceive important to your productivity, to your relevance in life. All right, so I've been bringing topics that has to lately I've just been scratching the surface, because we have big things that we're expecting as far as these YouTube videos are going to be concerned. We are going to be having serious topic we are going to be discussing, and then probably invite expertise in different fields and areas. I'm really looking forward to those sessions. So, and please also don't miss out even when we start. All right. So I discussed a topic in episode 4, which was the last episode, and today I'm bringing to you the topic which I call the gift of men, or you can call it the love association, the gift of men. All right, so personally I've been driven and I've personally been blessed by the gift of men in life, not just because I'm a man necessarily, of course, well, because I'm a man, but then I know for a short, I know definitely what it means to have the gift of men. The word gift is not an unfamiliar word. I mean, we're even in a month of love, so many of us are familiar with the word gift at least. So we know gift is something that you give. Is a level of outstretched, is a kind of outstretched arm of benevolence towards somebody. But what do you mean when you have men as gifts, right? So, and I felt this topic was very thoughtful to talk about, because it is just a way to redirect the attention of men from the idea of having just gifts in things, in material things necessarily, but to bring men to the point of understanding that men can also be a gift. And the painful realization I've found out in this life, actually, is it painful really? But and the realization I've come to terms with through this journey of purpose is that there is no way you can fulfill purpose, you can fulfill destiny, except you have the gift of men. So it was just burning on my heart to just share with people what you call the gift of men, and how to position yourself to be to effectively make the use of them. Not necessarily. I'm not talking about parasitic use now, where you just use people for who they are and that's all. But I'm saying that how you can take advantage of this gift. Right, so it's just like trying to get them. We are getting. Let's imagine that you order a product from Jumia from any of these companies. So, and you don't know how to do it. There's always a manual, especially if it's an electronic or an electrical appliance. So there's always a manual. So I want to bring you the manual of how to take advantage of this gift of men. Because the fact that we have the gift of men all around us does not necessarily mean that we're going to make use of them. So we need to understand the essence and the importance of men in the fulfillment of our purpose, and when it has to do with our personal relevance, or the relevance that we command on our journey to purpose and destiny. All right. So very quickly, I'll just teach quickly on the love association. One thing I've learned about the love association is that it is the kind of person that you attract. So I think many people, in addressing the issue of association, they try to focus on looking for people. They have certain expectations in their mind. They just want to get something. I want to connect with some kind of person. I want to meet this kind of person. But who are you as a person? Who really are you? So it is your identity that defines your relationships. It is your identity that defines your association. It is the kind of person that you are that defines the kind of men that you have in your life. That's why people say that show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. So that means that the kind of people you attract can definitely tell who you actually are. In a bit to attract those kind of people to yourself, you don't force people into yourself, you attract them. That's one thing you need to learn about relationships. Relationships and associations are not forced, they're attracted. Do you get what I'm trying to say now? So they're attracted by virtue of your own becoming, the person that you have become. And I want to share on the 3 level of association. I teach people, and I teach my mentees or people that when I have classes, master classes, and I take programs on, and I try to make people to come to the realization of the fact that there is no way you can fulfill your purpose without this law of association, without this gift of men, right? And very quickly, I want to share on the 3 M's of association. Number 1 are your mentors. Number 2 are your mates. Number 3 are your mentees. Number 1 are your mentors. Number 2 are your mates, or you can call them colleagues. But number 3 are your mentees. Now, you need to understand that at every point that you are in life, there are always people that you look forward to. There are people that you look forward to. There are people that you are of the same caliber, so to say, or you are mates. Or at least you have the level of you are in a league together. You are in association, in concert, pursuing a common vision. But you also have people who look forward to you, who look up to you, who believe that you could give them the direction in life. So every one of us right now, we are in this position. I need to understand that we start in life by being a mentee, not even looking for one. We start out in life by being a mentee ourselves, submitting to mentorship. We are going to be dealing big on the topic of mentorship, probably not anytime soon, but definitely we are going to be dealing on the topic of mentorship. But let me just teach you one of the things I learned from my financial mentor, Pastor Jimmy Adegboye. And one of the things he will say about mentorship is that ways to seek for mentorship. Now, this is what I tell people personally, that it is dangerous for you to decide who your mentor is if you have not caught an identity of at least yourself, or identity of the potentialities you have, even if you don't have in articulated words the purpose for your existence. But you must have an idea of what vision you are committed to in life. You must have an idea of who you are as a person. You must have gone through what I call self-discovery and potential discovery, and at least a dimension of purpose discovery. You must have an idea of what your life assignment is, because it is dangerous for you to follow doggedly a path that will definitely lead nowhere. I think that's what people are doing now. It's not even an issue of not having a mentor. People are now doggedly following people that will not. You are doggedly following the path that is leading you nowhere. So you need to understand that when you come to a point of self-realization, self-discovery, your potential discovery, then you come to a point where you have an idea at least about your life purpose, your life assignment. Then you can now think and begin to find out people who are become kings in those areas, people who are doing better, who are doing great in those areas. So that's what you call the law of mentorship. That's what you call the law of mentorship. It is somebody that takes you to where they've been before. You cannot walk life alone. It's impossible. Go and point out to anybody that has ever made anything, that has ever had any level of success in life. Every one of them can point to somebody who was an inspiration. Please, just a minute, please. So all of them can point to at least somebody who was an inspiration to them, somebody they look forward to, somebody they looked up to. So I want you to get that. So, and just like Pastor Jimmy will say that there are 4 types of mentors that you look for. You have your continental, you have your global mentors. Number 2, you have your continental mentors. Number 3, you have your national mentors. And number 4, you have your local mentors. Please write these things down. Now, your global mentors are people that represent your interest and your desire at a global scale and level. For example, let's say you want to become a public speaker. Then you go online and search top 10 public speakers in the world. Highest paid public speakers in the world. You begin to follow their accounts on social media, usually Instagram. follow them, begin to see what they post, begin to see what's there. Then you do it continentally. To what content are you? At least I'm talking from Africa. I'm an African. So top 10 public speakers in Africa, top 10 educators in Africa, top 10 politicians in Africa. You do that. You do it nationally, you do it locally. You find people that are around you, begin to follow them, and you pay keen attention. That's a level of association that we are meant to enjoy naturally by virtue of his existence. Do you get what I'm trying to say now? Number 2 is what I call your mates or your colleagues. Your mates or your colleagues. Now, you need to understand that your mates or your colleagues are people that you share the same vision and you are going to the same place. The people that you share the same vision and you are going to the same place. How do you look for your mates? Just look for people, just look for groups, associations that has to do with what you have interest in. So let's say that I myself as a person, the topic of purpose, of relevance, of potentialities will catch my interest. I can begin to look for just Facebook groups that talks about purpose. Join them. That you will literally find people who have the. You see, it is deception to think you are the only one pursuing your dream. There's a level of individualism. There's a level of what do you call it now? There's a level of individualism that comes with our personal dreams. But to think that you are the only person that has that mindset of that vision, no. There are other people who have that exact kind of vision. There are many people who are looking forward to become something similar. So what you do is that you partner with those kind of people. You chase your mentors. You position yourself in the midst of your mates. Then your mentees follow you. Then your mentees are people that look forward to you for direction. They are the people that look forward to you for direction. I think what people do, and because of our celebrity world, because of the world where we have people are so driven by followership, and we just want to have somebody that is following me. We are driven by chasing mentees. That's an error in itself. It won't work at all. It's an error. So you don't chase your mentees follow you naturally. The moment you begin to tilt and follow the formula, it is hierarchical, right? So you follow your mentors, you position yourself in the midst of your mates, then by certain level of productivity, automatically your mates follow you, your mentees follow you. So I just want you to pay attention to this thing I call the law of association and how you can take advantage. This is not all that I can talk about under the gift of men, but the law of association is a dimension, it's a minute dimension of the gift of men, maximizing the gift of men to your advantage. Right? So I'm sure that this video has blessed somebody. Peradventure, this is the first episode they are jumping on. Always do well to check for the previous videos and episodes that we've had. Make sure you like the videos. You drop a comment. I will definitely be there to respond to you, and then you also share to other people. Then if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, please help to do that, and so that you can also turn up your notification bell so that immediately I drop a video you can always catch up on it. All right, this is the voice of Coach Judah DME. Till I see you again. Love you. Bye.